Hi, friends.
Hey friends, it's me, Cynthia,
And Azalea. Hello.
and it's our Sunday edition of our Magic Hour. We have a new setup. We're trying
We just set it up
two
just now.
cameras, and it's I don't know where to look.
You look here. I know, we've
Alright.
got two screens showing our
Yeah, there's,
faces
like,
right
all
now.
these screens,
And it
so I'm
looks
am I looking in the
confusing.
right space? All right. So we have a live sale for you, and I wanted to show you what I was working on the plane. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I bring projects while I'm on a flight, and I try to sleep. I can't usually sleep on a flight. I don't know if how anyone else can do it, but I find it difficult to just, I don't know, doze off or watch a movie. Usually what I'm doing is I'll look at, there were two different movies playing when we're on the flight out, and I had my book on tape on, and I was stringing. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to string, and especially if I have great big beads to work with. On the flight down, I have a little kit. I'm going to show you my kit. I don't see my optivisors. I don't know what I did with those. But that's pretty critical. People are like, "What's on your head?" I'm like, "Listen, this is what makes the magic happen, or these optivisors." And I want to figure out a way that I could have it on my head where it's like not so utilitarian, maybe a little more fashionable. Oh, Sheree says no picture on any platform, and then Karen says I can hear you but not see you. Oh, and then okay.
Can see you now. Oh,
All right,
good now.
So
maybe it's our internet. It's been
is it our
acting up
internet?
today.
We've had
Our
fuzzy
cameras
internet.
are working.
Oh,
So
I can see my camera.
if you guys are seeing a pixelated screen, it's probably the internet because we're upstairs.
Pat says blurry.
It's going to be because of the internet. It pixelates when it goes to low quality if it's the Wi-Fi's bad.
All
and
right,
we are in the studio, so
I don't know what to say. What should we do? You are very fuzzy, says Sheree.
Sorry, y'all. Nothing to be done about it unless we have another router up here. So I don't know.
Should we maybe go tell your dad to go and maybe turn it on and off?
That will kick us off.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing that one. It'll come back. It always does. I mean, whenever you watch anything on the internet, you'll see something get pixelated, and it'll say bad internet, and then it'll come back. So it'll be
maybe try refreshing.
That will kick us off also. Maybe just don't mess with it. It'll kick us off. We'll be kicked off our stream if we do anything like that.
So how is everybody's? So that was like a second ago. Just think of it as a camera Botox, says Sheree. It's pretty funny. I don't know if it's our internet or if it's everyone else's internet. And Tina says it's not too bad. Is that our friend Tina? Is that our friend?
Tina, what last name?
Bontella.
That's not the Tina that we met. No.
That's not the Tina. A little blurry says, "Oh, thank you, Cecilia." She says I look beautiful today. I am very, very sweaty in the studio because it's extremely warm. Very warm. Oh, thank you, Clem. I appreciate that. That's nice of you to say.
What did they say?
They said, "You're still looking lovely." Part of me, maybe what we'll do is that at one point we can unplug one phone. When we go to this, is that possible? Would that improve the internet if we remove one?
That doesn't have anything to do with the internet. We are fortunate now that when we use camo, we do not have the camera delay and audio delay. I think it's just because the Wi-Fi.
Oh, thank you. Tina says, I'm a friend too. Always watch you. We were talking about a friend that we met at the retreat.
Another Tina.
That's a different Tina. It's hard to know which ones because I'm not very good with names. I just know faces. I never forget a face. That's one of my things. So today I have some stuff on my board. I'm going to show you what I did, and you're going to see the mess of how I did this. I don't think anybody's going to be impressed with how I do my beads. So we're just going to have to look. You're just going to have to be like, Thornton, what is this? So I'm going to show you my Ziploc bag and silicone bag full of Jumbotron. And usually I have it where I'm going to just show it. So this is, I have this box that something came in, and it's a, it's a recycled box with a little magnet. And this is my bead crochet set. And I have in it several blends from different, when we did a crochet kit. I have one, I don't know which one this one is. Usually I get the leftovers if we'll make a kit. If there's any leftover, I'm going to put it in my stash and I'm going to use it. And then sometimes I do a bead soup. Look at this one. This has that's like, I don't even know how much. I've been adding to this for years. And so sometimes what happens is I'll dig through it and I'll pick out all the greens that I'll find, or I'll pick out all the reds. And sometimes I'll do a rainbow. Like this one, it's kind of rainbow on black. I don't know if you can see that. Feels like the light is really bright in here. We just got a new light from Kate. She gave us one of her box lights. Part of me is like, do I need all of these? Because it's warm in here.
Well, we only have 2 going right now.
I know, but they're really, really warm. So that's one of my kits. This is the petite one. This is just a nice one that it has a scooper that I can, kind of bulldoze my beads. And then a little pair of tweezers. I'm really surprised I got these on the plane, but they have a sharp nose on them. I mean, they were going through, I don't know what the story is with the flights, but they're really going through and measuring all the weights on the hand cream and stuff. I was like, y'all give it
salty.
Oh my God. Azalea, we came back from the Herb Festival last year, and then we went on another flight. And this gal was like, this is 4 ounces. And so the limit is 3.5. She says, you need to put
3.4.
So she says, you need to dig it out.
My expensive, handmade, handcrafted, local lotion into the trash. I was like, maybe I should have brought a gun to the airport. I don't know.
Don't say that. You're gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
Shit.
Don't watch it.
Made
watch
me
it.
so angry.
Family friendly, my daughter.
Angry.
Family friendly. So this time, do care, please. So this time she went in and measured all of the amounts.
I hate TSA. I get fired up just thinking about it. Let's change the subject for real.
Well, I know. So anyway, on the flight, I brought another kit. Can you turn down just a hair? So this is my treasure necklace kit. This is what I bring with me. It's silicone. There's ginger chews in case I get the nausea. And what's in it are preloaded threads already ready to go. See, I've already put them together and made the 2 have become 1. Already got that going. And thread burner. And in case I have another thing that I've got this is frayed chicken. It looks like it's, I don't know if you can see it. It's like it's so much light, so much light that's hard to see what it is. This is a thing of frayed check. This is what I use to make double needles or stiffen up 1 needle if you don't need 2. So, and then I have these little containers that I fill up. These ones are my new favorite. I'm done with the kind that don't, like this one is a pressure lid, and since the top of this container pins it down and it's really tight, it's okay. But the other ones that I have, they tend to pop off and make an unholy mess on the bottom, which, I don't love that. So in this bag, I have my thread, I have beads, and then this is where it gets. Can you get another bowl? Like a big bowl, some kind of bowl. Zoe's giving me the eye roll because I'm showing everything. But you know what I can do?
45 minutes of show and tell.
Here, don't shame your mother. I need a bowl. Oh, here. They're right under. Guess what? I put them under the table so I could find them. So convenient. Lynn is telling me your picture is very blurry. And then, try and Yeah, Kalita said just slather it on. I know, I would have done the same thing. I'd fit right on my chest. I've been like, take that. Just take that. Put this back in this. So this is how I travel with all those beads. They're mostly the same size, but they're not all the same size. And so that was a project. This is a project right here. I'm going to show it. Okay, so as you know, if you've ever followed along with my knotting videos, I pre-string. So this was one that's like 2 necklaces, maybe more. Just depends. Sometimes you don't want to go too long, otherwise it gets unwieldy to have all of your beads. Anne is telling us it's pixelated and blurry. Clear on YouTube. Maybe we should all go to YouTube if it's clear on YouTube.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
I don't know. It's camo is one of those things.
It's not camo. It really, I promise you, it's not camo. If it was camo, we would have a delay of our audio and picture, and our cameras would completely cut out. If it's pixelated, it has nothing to do with camo, and it is just the internet. The camo does not do that. Camo has never done that to us. It's the Wi-Fi, I promise. And there's not really anything I can do about it unless we're willing to get kicked off of stream and start over.
Well, maybe we should, just so it's a little bit better.
We'll see if that even works, but what if we start over and if the problem still remains? I don't know what to do. I mean, the only thing that you can do
Clem
is
says blurry on YouTube for me. How about we just, let's, I don't know, it's just very perplexing on what to do.
I have no idea.
It seems to me that every time we try to do an upgrade, we have...
It's the internet in the studio. It's not upgrading.
Isaiah says it's
the internet. It's the internet. It's the internet, my friends. And there's nothing I can do about it unless we want to start over.
Well, should we start over? Because everybody's complaining about it. So maybe we should just do it the old way.
All right, then jump off of it and we'll have to start over.
All right, I see a lot of...
It's the internet. It's nothing to do with the cameras, Mama, my darling.
So maybe what we'll do is just stop it and then do...
All right, friends, we're probably going to turn off and delete this stream, and then we're going to see if we can redo the router, and we'll be back at probably 7:30 because we have to give it a second to create the stream, because that takes a minute, and it takes a minute to reset the router. So I don't know if this is even going to do anything about it. I know that it's not our cameras that are doing it and connecting to the thing. I know that it's because if it's pixelated, it's the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi has always been kind of trash in the studio because we're far away from the router. That's just how it works. So we're going to start it over, and we're going to see what we're going to be. Okay, Kim says it's a bit delayed also. Well, I don't know, because we did this the exact same way in Fresno, and nobody had any complaints about the quality of it. So the only thing that I can infer from that is that it must be the Wi-Fi. So we'll see what we can do. But I'm getting kind of frustrated also. So we'll see you guys in a minute.